Hello, 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 my Saturday morning coffee people. How are you this morning? Let's take a sip, shall we? That is good. Yep, got another one. Can't beat them, join them. I did not put up any Halloween decorations at my door yet. It is not time. I didn't even I have one for autumn and I didn't put it up yet. I just can't. It's not time, right, Bubble? Right, Bubble. So how are you? We're so good. Oh, we are so good. So let's see, what did I do this week? Oh, so much. I did lots of art. I started everyday art exercises. I spent a lot of time on them, and I don't think I'll do them every day because it's like a job. And then I haven't been able to do any of my tutorials and stuff like that. So I think I might go down to like 3 a week. But what I like is that I like to do a subject, an art subject, and use all of I'm trying to use all of my supplies, different supplies that I always forget about and stuff like that. Just to, because the more you do, the better you get. And it really is true. So that's that. Go look for my everyday art exercises playlist because that's started. So go look for those. Okay, Booby, he's going to say, "Boo boy, Mama. I got to get a haircut." He gonna get a haircut. So every day, like clockwork, we get our thunderstorms around 4 or 5 o'clock. It's just a thing here in Florida. I mean, it has something to do with all this hot air and pressure and stuff like that brings in these thunderstorms on a daily basis, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love thunderstorms, and these thunderstorms are not baby storms at all. Not like the ones I used to get in New York. These are great. These are great. I think I have a time-lapse video of one, and I'll put at the end here. So let's see. What else did I do? I set up, on the beginning of the week, I set up my truck, maybe even on the weekend, because we went to Fort DeSoto Park. I set up my truck for plein air painting and eventually camping. And I moved a lot of stuff out there that stays out there. And so I could just hop in the truck and, go someplace and sit right in the truck and do plein air painting with the baby. And we wanted to test it out. We went to Fort DeSoto Park. And I don't think I got any pictures. Oh, I think I got a video of going over a bridge, which was kind of almost as scary as the Sunshine Bridge. I'll put that at the end too. But it was so hot. And the few minutes that we were out, because there is a dog park and a dog beach at Fort DeSoto. I was going to try and take him to the water and see how he did. The only time he's been by an ocean was the Atlantic Ocean in Massachusetts. So he's been to several oceans. So the few minutes that we were out, I got a gazillion mosquito bites. So I have to remember, I even have a sticky note in my car that says bug spray. I had the bug spray right there. But it was like, it was just too hot for him, especially. Being a small little Shih Tzu, they get overheated very easily, especially when they need to be groomed. So we stayed long enough to, I ate my big salad, and then we went back home and, did stuff around the house. So there is a video of me of my truck setup as well out there if you want to go find that. It's still in the messy stages. It's just been too hot to go out there and really organize everything. And I've got a few more things I want to bring out and stuff like that. So, and then there's some things I'm just not going to put out there until I am going camping and stuff like that, like the Jackery that cannot be overheated. and a few other things like my art supply. There's certain art supplies that I'm not going to keep out there. So I have a list of stuff that I have to bring because I need to make these lists, because if I don't make these lists, I'll get somewhere and I'll be like, I forgot this. Oh, I forgot that, because it's those certain teeny tiny little things, because I'm a tweaker, that you forget, that ruins everything. So I always have lists to make sure that I remember stuff. So that's that. So I did take Jax to the Corey Street Farmers Market as well on Sunday, because theirs is on Sundays, and that was, I took them in the stroller, and oh, those veggies are so good, so good. Those veggies are so good that I even painted a few as subjects. So check out the Everyday Art Exercises playlist. Oh my God, those carrots were so big. Those would be good to shave for salads and stuff like that, and Instapot and stuff like that. I got something to show you towards the end here. So yeah, those veggies were good. So I had to go and get all my veggies, because I've been doing really good on my plant-based, I don't want to call it diet, but on my plant-based eating, because I've been watching that High Carb Hannah, and I just love her. And she's got this thing where you do a really big salad, and I mean big, with lots of greens, good greens, and then you do like half big salad, and then the other half is like steamed potatoes, steamed broccoli, steamed veggies, and or beans or quinoa and things like that, so that you feel satisfied. So I've been doing that, and it's been like steam, or what I'll do is I'll air fry yams, air fried tofu. Oh, it was so good. I think I got a picture. I'll put that at the end too. So good. I marinated and air fried the tofu. I know some people don't like tofu, but I like it better than meat. It's a good, I've always liked tofu. I love tofu in miso soup. I love all kinds. I like the firm, the fried, and the squishy. And I love tofu, so thank God I do. So that picture is at the end too. So I just been loving eating that, and I've been doing really good. I am so proud of myself. I have not been doing the sweets like I normally do, so I'm weaning myself off of the sweets and things like that. So that's good. It's been really good. I've been satisfied. I feel good. I haven't been noticing anything yet. But that will, I guess it comes in time. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks and stuff like that. I have been eating more plant-based for quite some time, but I'm really going whole hog. This is a terrible sentence to use, but I have been going whole hog on this plant-based whole food diet, and more on that towards the end. So, oh, look at this view. Isn't it fabulous? I get to look at these barges all the time. These guys just park there, and but what can you do? I can drink coffee all day, I'm telling you. So you know how some people are cat ladies? I think I am the lizard lady. If you look hard in my last video, I think there's like 3 or 4 lizards in that video. Oh yeah. And I think I shared pics. I told you about Lenny, and I think I shared pictures of Izzy, and now there's Tizzy, short for Tiny Lizzie. He's like about a ½ inch tall, and he's so small, and he comes out on this patio, and he hangs out there, and he does his head push-up thing, and he acts like he is the king of the patio. I'm telling you. And I swear to God, I see him like every day, and he really is. He's like teeny tiny. So Pics at the end, of course. I just don't want him in the house. But that's all I see out here. These lizards all over. They're just like, it's like they know you. He even came up on the screen one time, and I flicked him off the screen because I don't want him. I don't know how they get in the house. I just want to make sure they don't come in the house. Well, he does. He gets out there. He's got attitude. There's a pic. I'll show you his attitude on the pictures at the end. Oh, there's so many more. There's so many more out there. Just stay the frig out there and not in here. So let's see. There was an article. Is it harder to be a teen today? It's like, whoever wrote this, I've been noticing a lot of articles by people, younger people who have no business writing these articles. Like there was an article about the Gecko Festival. There was a ball last Saturday for the Gecko Festival this Saturday. It's like a whole month-long celebration for Gulfport adopted the gecko as their mascot. So this girl's writing this article about the gecko ball, which the theme was Saturday Night Live. And you had to dress as like one of your favorite Saturday Night Live characters. Well, when I was looking at the pictures, almost all the characters were from Saturday Night Live characters from like the 70s and 80s, the older characters. And she was like talking about how she didn't even know who half these people were. She thought the Blues Brothers were the Men in Black. I was like, why are you writing? You need another person to write this article. So this article that I saw, is it harder to be a teen today? And these people were saying that they interviewed were saying yes. I'm like, are you kidding me? No, Jesus. We had to look stuff up in books and encyclopedias. We had to go to a library to look things up, and there was no Uber. My mother didn't drive, and I lived in the sticks. And I don't know. I didn't go to many places. You had to either walk or ride a bike or take the bus. You know. You had to, or rely on your friends' moms and stuff like that. We didn't have Amazon delivering stuff to our house. We had to go to a store to buy things and carry that stuff home ourselves. That's just a few things. Phones were attached to the wall. We didn't even have answer machines back then. If my mom didn't want me to talk to a boy, I've been waiting weeks to call, she would hang up on him, and my heart would be broken into a million little pieces, and I'd have to live with it. And I was so damn shy as a teen, so there was no texting to hide behind. You had to talk to people in person or on the phone. And so if you had to call somebody, that meant you were investing in that person because you were calling them personally. We don't have that now, so don't tell me. Okay, so me and my girlfriends, we would pass a gazillion notes in high school. That was sort of texting. We even had to come up with a code for our names because after one of the teachers read my note to my friend in front of everybody in the class about my crush, and named him, and he was in the class. Yes. No, it's not a TV show. It really happened. We came up with code names for everybody. God, I don't even remember what his name was. I think it was David. I can't remember. It's junior high. Back when I was a tween, and when you could really, really be embarrassed for like a month for something like that. And then something came up about Edward Scissorhands. Remember that movie? I loved that movie. Oh, that was so good. I went to that movie with my really, really good friend Kevin. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. And when we came out of the movie theater, because if you remember Edward Scissorhands, we came out of the movie theater, and this was in Buffalo, New York, and it was nighttime, and it was snowing, big, fat, fluffy snowflakes. We started crying. It was so good. It was just, we just came out of the movie. Oh God, it's like they planned it. It was really, really good. Good old Edward Scissorhands. So what am I going to do next week? Well, it's Labor Day weekend. I do think I might try and hit the Gecko Fest, maybe for lunch, something to eat. I know it's going to be busy, but I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to bring him because it'll probably be hot. There's probably going to be parking from far, far, far away, so I'll have to do a lot of walking, and I'll do that. But, so September starts, tomorrow, right? So I'm gonna start yoga with Adrienne, and every day for September 24th, she has a list of what class to do. So I'll do those. Those are on YouTube. Oh, thank goodness! Sunday is a new morning wake up meditation for 9 minutes. It's perfect for me. But these, I'm gonna do them. Some of them are 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 28. Oh, pranayama for the spine, 28 minutes. I'm a 10-minute girl. I'm gonna try and push myself to do a longer, and I have to. And Mr. You-know-who has to wait for me to do this before we do our WALK. So I gotta put this out. I'll put that out here so that I can have it. But so I've got these things now. So, I got my Instapot. Oh, I got this so I found this. She's actually on YouTube, but then she was talking about her cookbook. So I got this cookbook. Look, at already tabbed stuff that I want to make. So I'll be making stuff in the Instapot. Really good food. Playing with my Instapot and getting used to that. So the Instapot didn't fit in my the little shelf that I got from Aldi. So of course I watched the deal guy on YouTube, and his stuff for IKEA, there was this steel shelf for $19 at IKEA. So I ordered that, put that together. It's a little teeny tiny wobbly, but I put that together so Instapot fits on there. But I also got, when I was looking for this book, I found another book, and I am so ecstatic. Look at that. Vegan bread baking. Can you see that? Oh. There we go. So this guy, his name is Shane Martin. And one of the things is I've been trying to make bread for years, and I always am not able to proof it for some reason. And believe me, I've tried a million ways, a million different yeasts, and it doesn't proof right. So there is a proof setting on my Breville, which I will use. But a lot of these, there's like more than half of these don't use yeast, which is also good too. I like the artesian breads that you can cook in the Dutch oven and stuff like that. I've done those. So, you know me, hyper focus, Cindy. So I had to go to, because these are vegan, there's an artisanal, there's different flours that you need to use. I already have the spelt flour because I used to make my spelt cookies. I haven't made them in a while. I should. But I went to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and got more flour. I got rye flour, I got buckwheat flour, I got einhorn flour. That is supposed to be really good for you. It's more easily digestible than regular flour and whole wheat flour. And I did get the einhorn all-purpose and the einhorn whole wheat flour. I'll put a picture of that at the end so you can see what I'm talking about. What else? I got flaxseed. Let's see, what else did I got? I got just a bunch of stuff. But there's a picture of the shelf at the end, of course. So I'm going to be baking breads. Not all of them. I'm just going to take my time and do them. I'm going to try every single one of these recipes. Looks so damn good. And this Shane Martin, I'm going to do a lot of these. I'm going to do the ones that I like. Not all of them. There's some. I don't like sourdough. I'm never going to I don't know, for some reason I just don't like sourdough. But yes, I want to do some artisanal breads because I think that will also help me with my plant-based whole foods eating is it's just something substantial in your stomach, so that I won't want a sweet or something. Like, there is a lemon cake in there, so we'll see. So that is that. So of course, you know, I'm going to share my recipes with you guys, or else I'll just do different. I'll just have a cooking playlist and put those videos out there. I'll do that. So your retro reference is, remember Susan Powder? Stop the Insanity. She had that shaved head, shaved or platinum blonde spiky hair. She was a diet and fitness guru back in the 80s, I think it was. I think I Googled her, and she still looks good. Stop the Insanity. She was right, though, about, you know, and this was back in the 80s. This was the 80s. Somebody wants to stop the insanity here. This was in the 80s, when I think we were just starting to realize that the food we were eating was crappy. Things I Googled this week. So one of the things I Googled was, do you eat overnight oats cold? I wasn't really sure. I guess you do. Well, that was one of the things I also bought, was steel cut oats. I love steel cut oats. So I'm actually going to make those after this video and after we go for a WALK. I didn't know. And actually, yeah. So, and I did make them, and they were so good. I did them with the chia seeds, but I think what I need to do is whiz them up in the magic bullet for just a second or two. I think you really have to whip up those chia seeds. But other than that, they were still really, really good. So I like overnight oats. I've never had it before. They were good. So I like oats. I like steel cut oats, and I like that oat brand by Bob Mills. I love oat brand. This stuff is good. So that's it. So another thing I Googled was, why can't we wear white? Why can't we wear white after Labor Day? So it turns out, after the Civil War, the wives of the super rich ruled high society. And as more and more people became millionaires, it was difficult to differentiate the respectable old money and the new nouveau rich. And the new families, they thought that they were vulgar because they really had no manners and stuff like that. So these mean girls back in the day started making up all these stupid, silly rules to follow, and so that they can differentiate who was who, and only the people in the know knew these rules. So, so the stupidity comes from these girls these snobby millionaires who decided that it was a fashion no-no to wear white after Labor Day. So in my rebellion, I think I'm going to wear white all weekend. Because I think it's the stupidest. Well, now that I know why, I can't stand snobby people, I'm telling you. So that's it. I think that's it for us. Wow, this is going to be another short one. But hey, at least we're here. Let's have another sip of coffee. All right, you want to go up? Go on. Labor Day weekend. What are you guys going to do for Labor Day weekend? Oh, that's right. The Labor Day picnic in Clarence Center. My old hometown. Probably going to miss that one again. I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. I'm loving being here. I am loving my daily thunderstorms. I love that it's sunny every day. I love that summer is ending for other people, but not for me. I love that I can sit here and do art all day, and I do, believe me. But this weekend, I'm just going to do nothing. I've got 3 days to just sit in my wonderful little chair here and just look out at the view and read. I've got a lot of reading materials, do yoga, cook, take him for WALKs, and sit in the AC for now. It has been considerably cooler. It's not considerably. It has been cooler, not considerably, but enough where it's not oppressive in the mornings. Afternoons, yeah, but we're inside anyways, so I'm stocked up on lots of fruits and veggies and things like that, and I'm going to be making some really great food. So, and soon bread. I wonder what bread I'm going to make first. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to make something good. Then I got to use up all that butter. I have real butter. I'd like to use that all up and then try and find a vegan butter. I'm trying not to do dairy, and I definitely can't do milk because it gets me, I think that's why I have to clear my throat all the time. So I've been doing oat leaf creamer, and I kind of like it. It's been good. I'm just rambling now. I'm just rambling now. I'm going to let you guys go and talk to me in the comments. Tell me what you're going to do the Labor Day weekend. And I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye-bye.